Hello gamers, my name is KK and today we are completing the Elite Bloonarius easy newbie friendly tutorial. And keep in mind, I'm gonna tell you right from the get-go, for the stupid fucks, for the skeptics, you don't need monkey knowledge points except one monkey knowledge point, the vengeful true sun god. The monkey knowledge point called there can be only one. You don't need any other monkey knowledge points. Now that we got this over, press the like and subscribe, and let's begin the freaking tutorial. So, you begin with Benjamin and the Dirt Monkey. Even though I have the free Dirt Monkey, you don't need to own this guy. You can do the same exact steps, except you will spend like 170 bucks on the Dirt Monkey, which is nothing. So don't look at my monkey knowledge points. You don't need any monkey knowledge points except the VTSG. And let's go. So you don't greet early on that much because it's very convenient for us to have the defense. Repeat the spot I'm using for the Dirt Monkey and place the man also in the exact same spot. We farm pretty hard. This time I did not speed up the tutorial. I intentionally had the in-game speed and just so that you can copy my movements. As you can see to the bottom left, we began farming. By round 20, we already have 5200 farms. Also, I highly suggest you use the village placement the same as I did. You place the first village after 5 farms, and then you go into the second village as close to the first one and as close to the top section. This will allow you to create a very ridiculously good farming that will surpass all other farms that you could ever create, because we will have 10 farms Monkeypolis. Now we keep on placing. The next step, as you can see, I placed the tech shooter 203 to the top, near to the Dirt Monkey. This guy is supposed to counter almost everything up to round 36, and you will also need to add the Alchemist. With the Alchemist you will pop the balloons such as lead balloons, and you will power up your tech shooter. Okay, as you can see, boom, Alchemist 301. You can upgrade it immediately because this time we can greet even harder. By round 40 you must have 9300 farms. Why not 10? Why not 11? Because we need to afford tech zone. It is pretty expensive, and I tested it. The perfect number is 9300 farms. Also, on the villages that you placed in the middle of our farming industrial plant, we upgrade the 102 upgrade paths on both of them. And now repeat the placement of my farms and you will get the best results. After that, what we are aiming for is to get the overdrive on our tech shooter and preparation for the round 40. On the round 40, you need to have village, tech shooter, boomerang, and the a few alchemists. So as you can see, we have the tech shooter, and we need to afford the tech zone. In order to do that, I sold 1 or 2 of my farms because it's kind of rough. But watch to the right. It is very important to have the boomerang to the right. The boomerang is 420 upgrade path. After that, we upgrade the village 320. As you can see, it is all in progress while we are popping the Bloonarius. We add 301 alchemist to the boomerang to the right, and the Bloonarius is gone. As simple as that. Next step is to get the BRFs on our farms. It's tier 4 banana research facility. After you get each farm to 320 to the valuable bananas, you get 5 farms to the BRFs before round 60, before the next Bloonarius. Don't greed too much, but 5 is just the perfect number that I figured will work for us. We will have stunning economy, 5 or 6, but here, as you can see, I greeded and I did not afford MAD in time before round 60. Next, the defenses that we need for the tier 2 Bloonarius. Tech zone that we already owned, MAD 5052, and 2 boomerangs 4-0, with the village 3-0, and 2 alchemists 3-0-1. That's it. You just use MAD's ability and you target it right on top of the Bloonarius. The boomerangs will clean up all the ceramics, while the MAD does the major damage to the blimps, both the Bloonarius and the blimps that come out of the boss balloon. In this case, these are the BFBs. And as you can see, our alt buffed boomerangs are plenty powerful in order to destroy ridiculous waves of ceramics. While this is all happening, you keep upgrading all your farms to the BRFs, and by the end of round 63 you're gonna have 9 BRFs, and you are gonna place the 10th one in range of the village that we upgraded to tier 204. This 204 village will consume the other farms, and I'm gonna skip, I'm pretty sure, straight to the moment where I consume all those farms. You add one more farm to the left on top of this guy. As you can see, it's still in range of the village that will consume the farms. You upgrade it to the BRF and Monkeypolis with the price of $50,000. Now we need to save up and upgrade the Monkeypolis before round 80. And now it might seem that we have just the village and a lot of farms, but you will see soon that we will have even more cash than we have right now, because each of the BRFs produces around $2.5k per round, and we consumed them into the farm. We placed 7 more farms, BRFs, and the 0 to 5 farm in range of the village. After that, we prepare the max sacrifices. It is tier 3 Bloonarius. We already upgraded the temple to the water temple with the maxed out upgrades. The towers that I used to upgrade it was MAD, Ice Tower plus Glaive Lord, and the regular and the Super Monkey 0 to 4. And we have the Super Monkey on the map. It is pretty important to place it on the water, as you can see. How do you place a Super Monkey on the water? And I'm not gonna commentate over this Bloonarius because you do nothing. You just place one more MAD, target using the ability, and you kill this guy. Easy peasy. Also, you should have 2-0 village that has the temple in range, and then you will rebuy it and change the location of this village. But at this stage, we have 2-0 village, we have the sacrifices for the true sun god, and we just chill. But if you want the more detailed guide on how to create the maxed out Vengeful True Sun God, because this is what we are going for, you should watch my guide that I released a few days ago called VTSG Explained, or How to Vengeful Sun God, because there I explain step by step and all the properties of the towers, etc, etc. Because here it is meaningless to go into the great detail. All you need to know is you place 0-5-2 Ice Tower, then you place the Super Monkey on the water, and after that you consume this Ice Tower along with the 5-0-0 Boomerang and MAD 0-5-2 plus the Super Monkey 0-0-4. These are the sacrifices for the maxed out temple on the water. After that, you place the same exact sacrifices, but you use those sacrifices in order to destroy the tier 3 Newbie. And guys, while you are doing all this, you can already mention that we have ridiculous farming. Right now, we earn more than 60, I would say closer to 70 or $80,000 per round. And we placed the Legend of the Night. As you can see, it's beneath the Bloonarius, but while we were destroying the blimp, I placed the 204 Legend of the Night. And watch closely to the top left. In the top left corner, we have the Dart Monkeys and the Boomerang. This is all intentional. You place 2 Crossbow Masters, 1 Juggernaut, and the Turbo Charge Boomerang Monkey, because these are the monkeys that will farm the pops in order to get the higher Paragon degree for our Paragons that we will be getting shortly. And as you can see, this is easy peasy solo destroy of this guy. What we need for tier 3 is the maxed out temple and MAD, but we speeded this up using the Legend of the Night, and as simple as that. And also keep in mind that we did not sell the boomerangs that clean up the ceramics and all the balloons that leak from the Bloonarius guys. Watch close, the boomerangs are still there and they will be there almost until the end of the game. And at this stage we destroy this guy, we place the anti-balloon. Why? Also important thing, you don't want to have the Legend of the Night in range of the temple, but you can use the ability of the Legend of the Night in order to teleport on the map wherever you want to. So while we were killing the main guy, we had it closer, but now we teleport it out of the range. And as you can see, I have MAD, Boomerang to have the primary, MAD is military, Super Monkey as the magic, and I add the Homeland Defense as the support sacrifice for the temple. We upgrade the True Sun God very shortly because we almost can afford it. The Legend of the Night and Anti-Balloon are pretty darn expensive. They cost more than $300,000 together. And here we consume all those 4 towers to create the maxed out Sun God, and then the Sun God will consume the other 2 Super Monkeys to become the Vengeful True Sun God, or VTSG. And boom, remember immediately when you upgrade the VTSG, you place another village 250 close to it, and boom, because otherwise the VTSG will not have the camo detection. Immediately after you upgraded the VTSG, you are not afraid that he will steal our farms and consume them. So you place more farms because we want to have more economy. We don't necessarily need them because you will be just fine with the economy we had before around 100, but I wanted to flex and to have some more farms so that you can feel yourself very, very safe. With the farming that I'm doing right now, you will have no problems whatsoever, and you will be able to place every tier 5 on the map if you wish to do so. And if you decide to follow this step with the farms, upgrade each farm to the 420, because our 520 farm that you can see in the bottom left corner buffs the income from each of these BRFs. So I upgraded the Homeland Defense, and as you can see, I placed the Super Monkey out of range of the VTSG. This is gonna be the support temple. How do you place it? You wanna have the Super Monkey out of range of the VTSG, so you can't consume the VTSG, otherwise you lose this game. But you wanna have the village in range of the Super Monkey we are gonna upgrade to the temple. This is important. Also, you add the Perma Brew Alchemist, and you add the Boomerang Moab Dominator as well as the sacrifice to the support temple. In the water pool, you place the Buccaneer 500 or 520, doesn't really matter. This Buccaneer doubles the attack speed of the temple. Also, while you are preparing those sacrifices for the support temple, you can still use the ability of the Homeland Defense and just chill, because for the tier 4 Bloonarius, all we need is the one maxed out VTSG. 520 VTSG with the Homeland Defense. You don't even need to do that much. I used the not the MAD this time, I used the helicopters as the sacrifice for the Sun Temple, and you will see shortly, boom, immediately after you upgrade the support temple, you upgrade the 420 range, and you place the Homeland Defense 250 once again. If this doesn't make sense to you, watch my guide on the VTSG. I explain it there step by step and what it means. Because if you don't understand, this is just regular in-game speed, and you need to be able to do at least this speed and understand what I'm saying. Okay, and now we basically got boost the VTSG. It is gonna be pretty simple from that point on. We have the maxed out farming. Now our farms make us well over $100,000 per round. I would say around 110,000. What do? We now listen to me closely, and you will need those towers. The engineer, ultra boost 050. You overclock the sun god with this guy until the end of the game. Second, BMA, Bloon Master Alchemist. It is 105 Alchemist. Put him on strong. You need both paragons, Dart Paragon and the Boomerang Paragon, but you get each of the paragons on around 119 in order to have the most amount of pops on the boomerang towers and the dart towers, so that you get the maximum possible paragon degree for this challenge. You get MAD, and you try to focus the main Bloons or Bloonarius using the MAD. It is essential that you use the Homeland Defense ability and you use the Ultra Boost ability. And these are the main towers, but you can make it even more powerful and to kill the Bloonarius quicker. And so, now I'm gonna explain you the additional towers. The towers that have bonus damage to the blimps are what you're looking for. So, it is 250 Spike Factory. Also, 520 Spike Factory is an extremely potent tower in terms of DPS. We also add the quartet of our support stunning towers. What are those? If you watched to my guys from the previous Bloonariuses, you will know definitely what those are. But if you are new, listen up. The Boomerang 025, the Glue Gunner 025, the Ice Tower 025, and the Bomb Tower 520. You place those 4 towers, the quartet, in the middle of the map. These guys will help you to basically shred through everything, and they will stun the blimps midway, and it will help you. You also place 502 Sniper on strong, 025 Mortar, and the 520 Ice Tower. This is it. And if you have really good PC or laptop, you just place every tier 5 you have in the game. But these are all the tier 5s that you need. Even this is kind of the overkill, because you will see this was the record time for me to destroy the Bloonarius, the tier 5 elite Bloonarius, because we killed him, I'm pretty sure, by round 127. The first one I killed by round 131. The second one was around 129 to around 130, but this one was much quicker. You keep using the abilities. You use the Homeland Defense, you use the Overclock, and basically also how you can know what towers I use to buff my VTSG. You can see the buffing icons straight on the VTSG. Also, you can add a few 240 villages around the temple so that you can keep him buffed all the time. 0 uptime, because you use Homeland Defense, and Homeland Defense lasts around 15 to 30 seconds. And right after the Homeland Defense fades out, you use the tier 4 ability, and then you use another tier 4 ability, and after that Homeland Defense recovers, and you keep using this over and over again. So we had both paragons, the VTSG, MAD, Support Temple, Permabrew Alchemist, Overclocks, the Aircraft Carrier, and that's it. You don't need to have anything else. Okay guys, this is pretty much it. If you have any questions, first watch the VTSG explained video, then watch how to farm, the best way to farm, because these are all very fresh videos I made a few days ago. They are very important, pretty short, and you will learn a lot from these. And if you don't understand some stuff after you watched these, then go into the comments, me or my subscribers will definitely answer you. So press the like or dislike button right now, depending on what you think about this video, guys, and see ya in the next one. Subscribe now.